Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Okay. My mouth finally feels like I can say something.
What's the deal, people? What's the deal? We are here at the hottest, sexiest station on the planet, Hot 702.5. And this is your favorite prescriber, Miss Love Doctor.
All right.
And then you already know who my co-host is. We have the beautiful
Beauty on the Beat.
What's the deal, friend?
What's the deal? Wait a minute. Like, I was so mad because I was so excited. And if I would have checked my order, I would have been able to bring the hard copy of You Know What. You Know What. Yes.
You said if you would have been able to check the...
If I would have just... Because my orders came in today. So I was
in your mail?
Exactly. If I would have just opened it, I would have been in here with the first, hand copy.
Of what, friend?
Of your goddamn Miss Love Doctor
book. Do I want
book.
glasses on or glasses off? I don't know.
Don't try to,
These pink
Fuck them glasses. Fuck them glasses. My friend,
who?
Miss Love Doctor, has her book on Amazon. And I bought it. It is sent. And I needed to sign it, okay? Because I want to do that whole book before my 40th birthday.
You want to do your own book before your 40th birthday?
No, I'm going to do her whole book with the daily love and different things that's going to help me be a better me. So I am so excited.
I hope so. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
I was told not to say chosen words, so I'm going to try my best to stay away from chosen words. However, this is just something that I did. I don't know, if it was for me, so it was just the beginning. I don't feel like it is. I don't know. I hope it helps. You know what I'm saying? But it was just a natural. Does it make sense? I was just doing. I forgot we was even on here. Come on, Frank. I don't even know how to say it. Okay, this is what I have to say.
Thank you.
This is what I'm told to say. That it's really just the beginning, and I put together a self-love journal, and it's just self-love prompts for you to write in daily. When you feel you need that kind of pick-me-up, you need a reminder of who the fuck you are.
Who the fuck I am.
It's not as urban as I was so it's just the first edition, so there will be, follow-up editions to ensure and empower us, because there's really not a lot of time for us to not really love ourselves and live in our full capacity and be in so much turmoil, even though life is just throws you fucking haymakers.
It do.
All the time. You know what I'm saying? Roundhouse kicks and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the end goal and the bigger picture, once you start to heal from that said thing, you realize okay, so what am I gonna do to pick me up? I got kicked down, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a sneak. It was a sneak. Motherfucker don't really just run up. But
that inspired me for this Sunday. What I did. That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
talk about what you did. I didn't even. You just
because
I
I'm
didn't even
telling
know
you
what you
that
was about to say.
that was the kickoff. That was the kickoff. I'm like,
That
my
was
friend.
push you?
Definitely. I was like, my friend did
Your
that
husband was
and
like,
did it on the low.
Your husband was like, what did he say?
I don't
Real
know.
low key though. I was like, no, I'm not low key about anything. But anybody who talks to me on the phone, especially FaceTime or whatever, they're like, what are you doing? What am I doing?
When I said she did not allude to this at all, and we talk on the phone.
I actually wrote it a long
every day.
time ago. I actually did it a long time ago, and it's just certain things that you write down. And even I was looking through my notebook from last year, and I had to chuckle because it's on there like self-love journal.
And boom, it's on there, Amazon.
It was
Y'all can
always
get it.
something that
Prime.
I needed to get done, and then like it took me. I got a little frustrated, and it is published with my name wrong, right? It said Mizz Doctor.
It do. She
But
a
it's
Mizz
like we
Doctor.
can't. I've been trying to correct it, and that's really why I haven't even said anything. But they didn't care what
We
I
didn't
had
give
to
a
say.
fudge at all.
So I love them for loving me and believing in me. So it is what it is. So I'm going to make a post, but I'm like, I don't even know what to say now.
I was just
gonna
excited.
make a post and introduce it, but it's only the beginning. But let's big you up one time, winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Runner up. I'll take that though. I'll take that.
Runner up still got a first place prize.
Yes, runner up.
Runner up still got first place prize.
And I ran up against a professional model. So for me, that was big kudos for myself, pat on my back.
You did that.
Okay,
You won.
because
I was in there screaming
I was
like,
so shy and like, oh my God, nervous. And I hate like attention on me because I don't know what people are thinking. Okay, and I want to know what y'all thinking. Like that's my whole. Remember when we talked about body dysmorphia and different things like that? Like that is what's going on in my mind.
Right.
So it prevents me to do a lot of things that I, dream about or have, wantings to do. But when my friend came out and bust out with a book, I was like,
you know what? Shout
She
out
said
to Marcus
she
though,
wanted
'cause
the book.
I'm not gonna say like I forgot, but I kind of forgot. It was like 11:30 at night. He's like, "What's up with your book?" I'm like, "What book?"
exactly.
And I was like, "Hold on, let me go check. Wait, that book," and it was on there.
Man, we was like, what? Oh, we gotta buy it right
I was
now.
like, "Time to take a shot."
Man.
we had to celebrate right then and there. It was a cool feeling. But my friend,
It was a
pushed
great
herself
this
into a place, and a shout out to you because like. That shows healing as well, right? Doing something out of your comfort zone, doing something that you wouldn't normally do. And she was stressing. Y'all know she was stressing all week, but she signed up. She signed up to be in a modeling contest with the big brunch with 007 herself.
Who was here on our show.
She was a guest on our show.
Yes.
Shout out to 00.
Yes, 00.
And she won.
I'm going to Miami. Miami.
Going to Miami.
What's
What's the festival you going to?
Curve Fest. So
Ooh.
it's for all the curvy girls that want to show off everything. Not everything, but if you okay with, I'm going to show my stomach. I'm going to be in a two-piece.
Yummick Southside.
Two-piece.
Yummick Southside. Cash says, I'm very proud of you guys. Thank you,
Thank you. And
What's
she was
up, 360?
always there. Always there. Pop up.
Cash is
a pop
Shout
up
out
girl.
to Cash. When I saw her, how she did that, I was like, this is why. This is why. She knows. And then that's my marketing director, though.
That
for real,
Bowman,
for real.
I see why. I'm like, I could definitely see why. The Bowman, you in there, girl.
Yeah.
You in there.
She's my marketing director. But anyway, I'm super proud of you. You did
Thank
that
you.
thing. You was in there bouncing.
I'm on my-
She was in that bitch bouncing.
I was like, okay,
And
girl,
at first
was work.
like, I can't go, friend. I can't go. She's like, what? And then I dipped out. And came
I know.
right before she started.
Yep.
I was like, okay. I didn't get to see you win the grand prize, but I saw you win the first 2 rounds.
Because it was 3.
It was 3 rounds.
I was like, what?
She
when
won.
they said it on the first round, I was like, oh, y'all would have seen. I mean,
Those
we have the
glasses are
video.
sweaty. I am so sorry.
It's hot out here.
Wardrobe change.
We can see those pretty eyes.
Yeah, so 360
I'm having
said
my lip.
congratulations, beauty.
Thank you.
Yes. So you guys can get my self-love journal on Amazon. Prime. If you got Prime, it comes fast. I will have some copies that I will be giving away soon once I receive them. And you know what is so cool? Like, I get to sign a copy today, and I was thinking to myself, like, I don't got no Miss Love Doctor signature.
You need a stamp. I need to get
I
her
got a stamp.
You got one that says Miss Love Doctor?
Yeah. Everybody that came in the basketball game, that's what their stamp on their hand said.
Wow. I didn't even see that.
I usually stamp my marriage certificates.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway.
But today I'm about to learn something new. I'm about to learn. Shout out to you too. Us Caps is doing it big. That's it.
I mean, you know,
That's
I'm very humble.
No, it's okay. We have to
humble.
learn it. We don't have to be humble anymore.
You know, everything.
I'm a model.
If
I'm
you
a
look
model.
at the small wins, it's all a win.
Definitely.
If you stop trying to look for the big wins. So for me, like, I would say that's a small win because I accomplished something that was on my to-do list.
That was a big win.
But I have a big ass binder.
That got more. And you remember Chicken Soup of the Soul?
I got
Do you remember
a
that
binder
book?
of shit to do.
Did you ever read
I
it?
probably read like one or two.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I can see your journals becoming,
Got friends, daiquiri drink, where we at?
period. It's Leo season. Don't forget this Sunday.
So, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors. We're going to get this show started,
Yes,
okay?
because my bad.
So, Keys Royalty House of Love. This is where love resides. You guys know that.
Where the love resides.
And this is where the key, love is the key, and essential relationship coaching, where you are reestablishing the foundation of your relationships. And Keys Do Love Mommy's nonprofit organization. Ooh, it's about to go up. Creating a village of healthy parents and empowering healthy children. And always stand on beat with hair and makeup with yours, one and only, the winner of the Big Brunch modeling. For you did that.
Beauty on the beat. I'm going to stay.
What was my advice to you?
She was like,
I
bitch,
said, okay, so I was like, I
think
can't
big,
come.
bitch,
I was
think
like,
big.
I can't come. No, what did I say about your name?
She said, when it's time to walk, bitch, you're beauty on
The
beat.
beat. Bitch.
She was like, but get it
Stay
together.
on beat. Walk to that motherfucker and do your best shit. You
Yes.
hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I'm so glad you guys are in the comments. Welcome. Hey, Dee. What's up, baby?
I ain't seen you in a while.
Yes. Amazon, baby. It's on Amazon. I can't believe it. I can't even believe it. My little face on there like...
Period.
But if you guys want to call in, you got 702-551-5261. We'd love to hear from you. And make sure y'all share this and heart this and all that other good shit. So, last week,
I was not here.
We talked about tantric healing, right? And if y'all watched the show last week, I don't know if you remember me saying that even though I was looking for tantric healing, it was a lot of articles on tantric sex that kept coming up. So, I mean, I can't. Who am I to ignore a lot of articles? I mean, who am I to do that? So I was like, fuck it, we bringing it back. We talked about healing last week. We talking about sexual healing this week. Because we didn't talk about, like, anything that was sexual. We didn't talk about anything that was, like, intimate. I mean, of course, it's a sensual thing. And it's, like, for spirituality and connection and unblockage of the sexual energies and trauma and all of that, right? That's the healing aspect. Let's talk about the sexual aspect, right?
Yes.
Especially because there was so many misconceptions anyway that if you think about tantric, you only think about the sexual aspect of it. You know, so it's like, you know, we might as well boomerang that thing on back.
She about to tell us what it's about.
Boomerang that thing on back.
Let us know.
The background of Tantra is an ancient Indian practice that dates back more than 5,000 years. Now, I did see a discrepancy there. I saw a couple different articles with a couple different numbers with the years, but I guess I was like, yeah, we get the point, right?
Yeah.
So in
long
Sanskrit, the word Tantra means woven together.
Woven.
So I'm letting y'all know right now, this is an interactive show. So when I be telling y'all something, you feel free to do it, okay?
Oh.
And then people who practice Buddhist and Hindu meditation may also practice tantric sex as a way to weave the physical, and the spiritual. Ooh, that was nice.
Like I'm about to, yes, like
We're
that's
gonna weave this. We're gonna braid this thing together.
yes, our bodies.
Okay.
I'm like, babe, I learned something new today.
We just getting started. This practice brings together spirituality and sexuality and emphasis of the importance of intimacy during the sexual experience, right? So, you know, a lot of people don't know how to be intimate, and then they just want to be fucking. You know, you ain't, you. It feels good, but are you satisfied?
Yes.
It's a difference.
Yes, it's
right?
different.
Right. So it's more about celebrating your body and feeling heightened sensuality. The practice intertwines spirituality, sexuality, and the state of mindfulness. Now, to be mindful is to be I am intentionally wanting to please you. I'm wanting to release you. I want you to feel safe with me. I'm being very mindful of what I'm doing with you, right? It encourages a sensual experience that may be experienced alone.
Oh, you can do tantric by yourself?
Or with a partner. You better believe I found out how to do it by myself.
What?
You ain't got no choice. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Hey, I'm listening.
Now, it can help you release shame with sex.
Really?
Trauma. Yes.
You know I'm already, okay.
You're right. And blockage around sexual, unleashing the transformative power in your erotic energy and leading you to some of the most soul-shattering orgasms ever.
Girl, snatch my soul. Be like, baby, I want to feel it.
You know,
but that is true.
Did I leave and come back? That shit was out of this world.
Wow.
It's a soul-shattering.
So, like, just... Like you know how you break something just
together like
Lord Jesus.
The goal of tantric sex is to achieve a spiritual or energetic contact during a sexual experience. This because why nobody talk about it like that? This practice is slow and it aims. Let me slow down on that. This practice is slow.
Okay. So this not no 7 minutes.
And slow it all the way down. Shut the fuck up. And the aim is not to always achieve an orgasm.
Okay.
Right? Instead, it's about feeling a connection either to you or your partner or both to intensify and heighten it. The experience, right? So it includes breathing, sounds, movements, and to activate the sexual energy. Look at your face.
I can't help it because I be like, she got me watching all this stuff on. You remember the Gupta?
The Goop people. Yes.
Yeah. So I was just thinking about when that lady was like rubbing over her, and she was like, and I'm like, she ain't even touched this lady. Like she.
It was the man. That was the energetic. That was the energetic orgasm. But you gotta educate yourself. You got to stimulate your mind,
man.
Right. So they're saying that the difference between tantra sex and normal sex is the excitement. It's just the begin. It's more for the beginning versus us rushing to the end.
Yeah,
you know how most time you trying to get the orgasm
to know
get to the but you want to focus on the beginning of sex instead of rushing for the climax. You know, it's like you want to remain in the moment so that you can travel deeper into the relaxation of being with that person.
Okay, that sounds dope.
Y'all let me know what you think in the comments.
I think y'all need to start talking a little bit more in them comments.
So prolonged lovemaking can help you release health-promoting hormones in your body, such as oxytocin and serotonin, which we know those are the happy endorphins. Practicing mindful deep breathing can help you bring more oxygen to the blood. When we breathe in...
As soon as she said, I was like,
detox the body when you breathe out. So we just let out a whole lot of toxins.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you want to achieve mindfulness and deep connection for its participants through breath work, and that's prolonged eye contact, embraces like hugging, rubbing, massages, and slow deliberate intercourse. I feel like slow gets the O.
I could just I'm an imaginative type of person, so I was just thinking like,
I mean, I'm I'm a visual learner, so of course I don't picture all this shit.
There's a book, huh?
There's plenty of information out there.
Girl, I'm about to be like, babe, come on.
You can watch YouTube. So, okay, yo, so this thing is to be interactive and slow. Let's talk about how we do it.
Yes. I'm like this. You already know. I told you. I was like, oh, what we talking about? I am about to be listening.
Okay, so first you got to create a space that is like clean.
Okay.
And, well, I say clean, but whatever is like comfortable for you, you know, relax, free of distractions. You know, you don't want your kids knocking on the door. You don't want no distractions. And I did read that you should purify yourself. So it says that you should either soak in the bathtub before or take a shower, you know, just to already create yourself in a more softer, sensual way.
Yeah, before I do it, I want to take a shower anyway.
put on something cute, you know what I'm saying? A little soft, a little sexy.
Oh, I
right?
got that outfit here.
You know, little, whatever your thing is, satin or lace. What's your thing, satin or lace?
I won this
or
thing
mesh,
on
mesh.
It was mesh. It had a little hole in the back. I'm gonna wear it.
I'm gonna wear it. So then you start out with the breathing, right? So, well, of course you sit together.
Okay.
And there is a position where you guys can sit, and we're gonna get
over
to
here
that. So sit.
I'm
right?
over here just like,
So
okay. I'm closing my eyes.
Breathe, and then this is kind of like for the mind and body connection, right? So once you start breathing, you start to purposely, intentionally match each other's breathing. So when you go in,
that sounds sexy as fuck. Well, like on the same rhythm.
Like you matching my breathing.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
So then, like, now your breaths are in a rhythm, okay? So that at this point, you can start to let go stress and start to, like, connect with their body a little bit more and, like, and then start to feel emotions. Now, when I read this, was like...
I'm going to cry.
You're going to get in tune with someone's emotions.
Am I
I'm like,
cry?
when is the last time... Am I going to cry? When was the last time that you, especially during sex, let's just keep it 1,000, was in tune with another person's emotions? I'm just saying.
I'm married. I don't
Y'all
like
can tell me or not tell me, but I
no.
just felt like, that's deep to have an energy check during. Oh, so here's the thing: it's really hard for someone to totally relax most times.
I think that's my problem,
and this sometimes can create the blockage, right? And a lot of times, I think this is important because when a person is harder to relax, they're normally tense. It's like peeling a fucking onion.
Yeah.
Like this, okay, okay, now I'm relaxed. You know what I'm saying? But when you do this with a partner, it's best to start with, like, unbroken eye contact, right? So you just, bam, right
stare at them, eye to eye.
You right here in the eyes, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when you do the synchronized breathing, but you don't break eye contact. And you can either hold hands right now just to, like, really start to feel the connection so that you both can relax at the same time. Right? So then you do the heart-to-heart circuit.
Okay.
You ready? Each of you place your right hand on the other person's heart.
What? Together? That sounds so cute. That sound, I don't know. I think I like that type of sex than just like the fucking type, you know? I know that I got blockage. I know that I got trauma. So
Break me down.
like
break me down.
That might
break
make
all this blockage down. A lot of people don't even realize that they have this type of blockage. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I feel like a lot of people like, shit, I'm a freak and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, but it's like, how are you having sex to where it is really, because sex is really spiritual, whether you want to fucking say it's just physical or not.
True.
You know, especially depending on who you doing it with.
That's why you can't do it to everybody.
And, you know, you don't want to be putting this heart circuit on everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's important because, you know, and I'm just gonna be clear. I'm gonna say for men too, but I can't speak for men because I'm not a man. But if there is a man that can attest to this, that you guys may also have your own type of sexual blockage. You know what I'm saying? And for women though, I know that it is a lot easier for us to create blockage that was probably not even there. You know what I'm saying? Prior. And then you grow old with the same thing, or older, you're steadily growing, and you don't even realize that this said thing is there. You're like, well, I don't know why every time I have sex, I don't necessarily have an orgasm. You got to get rid of that blockage.
True.
So, all right. So the heart to heart circuit is each of you place your right hand on each other's heart, right? And then you place your left hand on your own heart.
Oh.
So now, not only are you having synchronized breathing, so your hand is like this.
Like that. Okay. I'm just trying to like. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, yeah.
Because my heart is here or here.
It's here. It's over here.
Okay.
So then you
that.
tune in. You know, with this allows you to tune into the actual love that you guys share with each other.
Turn the TV off.
And
Don't
then
have that
the
on.
affection. Turn some music on.
Okay.
Turn some soft, sexy ass music on. Set the mood.
Okay.
Light some candles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, create the ambiance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if candles ain't your thing, that's cool. I'm saying I'm a candles person. So, and I'm a music person. Just think about it. Honestly, you could listen to a song right now that you have fucked to and be like, remember that time?
I don't really do music, but
What you it's be like, dun dun.
be like, oh, change it. We watching Cooking Network and shit. Ain't nobody.
Lord. For real. You're not supposed to watch crazy shit.
Like,
For me, I don't know. It might be.
Eat it, you know. You want something to eat?
I'll put this in. Oh, Miss Love Doctor got some playlists for your ass,
She
baby. I have a Miss Love Doctor playlist.
Her and Kiki.
I got a Restore Love playlist. I got a Daily Dose of Love playlist. I got a Wedding Officiant playlist. Well, I'm just saying these are just the love ones.
Do you remember the time that we had?
I got one with just the water emoji. That's it.
We was eating out. They over here making a whole speech on.
It was a
playlist
versus.
battle.
It was
Yes.
basically a versus. Listen,
Kiki and them, they put me on game. I still ain't did it yet, but once I get this blockage, I'll be good. I can do it.
that could be a part of removing the blockage. Playlist for days. Yeah. Come on. But you tune in to, and then that's like the affection. Like you get affectionate, and you know that gives you to like a further physical and spiritual connection, because now you touching each other's hearts. Your breathing's in sync, and you still got eye contact. You haven't broken eye contact.
So you still staring at them in
Y'all
the
staring,
eye.
looking each other in the eyes, and just breathing, and just damn near being one.
I mean, I think that's the better way of doing it. That sound dope.
That sound dope?
I will try that.
Right? So once you do all that, keeping the eye contact, now you start to touch each other, right? With the slightest touch.
Chills.
Whether it's on your head, on your face, on your arms, you're just literally caressing one another to just help them to relax and to become one.
I hate that. I told her I was gonna be looking at her like this.
I feel like y'all can't see when I looked at her how she was looking at me. I was like,
Y'all know
it. Right? So, but this way right now, this makes you learn what each other's touch is like. Like how you touch me and how you want to be touched, and where to touch, right? Shit, it could be the back of your elbow. That's where your spot is at, or behind your knee, places that people don't ever think. But behind the knee being kissed is some real sexy shit.
What?
Yes. So you touching and rubbing and caressing, and it's still not sexual. But as you got to think, at this point, there's a lot of sexual energy that's building up, though.
Hell yeah.
Because you ain't doing shit, but you doing a lot.
Like you just rubbing and touching and looking. Still staring at each other.
Still staring each other in the eye. I mean, at this point, it depending on where you rubbing and shit, you could probably lose your gaze a little bit, but I would say come back.
No, I want to do it while I'm just looking like directly at him and then just move. I don't want to give him like a cockeyed look. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to do it like, you
not
know?
a cockeyed look.
Just like I'm trying
to keep eye contact with you. Yeah. Blinking all hard.
But I really okay.
Right.
We had this should have been last year's show. I'm glad we're doing it now, but this
Well, I
Shit.
only thought about it, like I said, because we did tantric healing, and I really wanted to make sure that I kept the two apart.
Yeah.
Because it's a difference. You
It
know what I'm
is.
saying?
It is.
But I'm not going to sit here in front like every goddamn article wasn't like bling, 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 bling.
Man.
I'm looking for healing, and sex is just everywhere. I had to like dig and find the
Oh,
the
sorry.
healing
Next show gonna
portion.
be on Karma Sutra then.
I didn't even think about that. No, next week we have a guest. Next week we have a
Okay.
guest.
Sorry. I was just like, I mean, because I
So-
heard her on Karma Sutra too.
Now it's time for some sensual foreplay. Okay?
Okay. After we done stared in each other's eyes, put our breathing together.
And don't be trying to be
hand
like,
on heart.
okay, 3 minutes in. All right.
We done. Like,
Done. No, don't do that, right? So, of course, you should utilize all 5 senses.
Mm.
And you know, my brain is on 1,000 with my exotic date nights with this tantric sex.
Mm-hmm.
But you use all 5 senses, and then you kind of implement slow kissing. Very slow. Slow gets the O. I kept saying that all while I was writing this show.
And that's the. You wrote 8
Slow
pages, bro.
gets the O.
You better just know that, bitch. You did your shit. 8
pages.
8? I was like this. What?
Then you can actually either party can invite the other party for a full body massage. Right? Lay down. Let me put this oil on you. Kiki says slow and steady. Woo! Sensual, sexy is top tier for real.
But no,
But
you
you
said
have to be
slow
in-
gets the O. I
Slow
like
gets
that.
the O.
Okay.
Hashtag me or whatever, however y'all say it. But full body massage, face, shoulders, hands, breast, stomach, thighs,
I want to do that to my
legs,
husband.
feet, full body, right? Don't forget the head. The head is important because we hold a lot of stress and tension in our head. Then
I'm ready. I used to be a massage therapist. You know that, right?
yeah, you told me that.
I
You
can't
told me that.
believe
You
that.
ain't showed me that, but you told me that. I got a knot right here, right
It's
now.
a lot of energy that comes with it.
Yeah, because you're touching somebody.
Yeah. I was sweating. I'm like, I don't want to do this. Once I
Oh,
started
you mean
sweat-
energy like that? I thought you
Yes.
meant like energy that
No.
you're transferring to a
energy,
person.
like doing, no, not even hard, but like you can get their energy. So me, like rubbing and like the inner thighs, it was too much for me because I come from trauma. So it was just like I couldn't even go like to the guy's thigh. I just felt like, what if this shit gets hard? Oh, I'm gonna have to walk out. Like I didn't know what to do. That's why I'm like, okay, I'll definitely just try this on Marcus so I can,
yeah, full
Well,
body
only with
massage.
Marcus.
I mean, well, you're not a massage therapist no more, is what you're saying, right?
Yes, but at first I was like,
He was like, run it. But I mean, yeah, because at the end of the day, doing it with your husband, full body means full body. So if it do get hard, massage it.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I
And if it
gotta
don't
learn
get
to
hard,
be
massage
okay
it.
with me being massaged. I don't like it.
So I think you need to put yourself to the test. You need to lay down and you need to lay him. By the time you do all of this,
Okay, I'll be relaxed.
you should be more relaxed. And if you're not, start all over. Do it again a different day.
Okay.
You don't have to rush it. It don't have to be like an easy one-time fix.
Okay.
But it is to allow you to try to get rid of the shame and the stigma when it comes down to sex. And a lot of people don't really realize that, whether you come from trauma or not, and that's why I said I could speak for women. When you come from this fucked up ass society, a whole lot of things you do sexually is frowned upon. So you be want to be like, well, I don't want to be known as that, or I don't want to be known. Definitely don't want to be known as that. You know what I'm saying? So there could be a lot of shame in a whole lot of little shit that you don't even really realize. Like small things, like if a person put their head on you while you give head, like, motherfucker, don't put your hand on my head, because it makes you feel degraded or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people push my head down. So it just it's important to understand why you do some of the things the way you do them.
Okay.
Because you're not just this way. You know what I mean? Like, naturally, like, if you naturally a freak, I'm not saying stuff like that. I'm just saying those small little things that only you probably know about. Mm-hmm. Like, I would probably not be able to look at you and see that, oh, this is whatever, you know, unless you talk about it. Mm-hmm. But it's stuff that you know. Those thoughts that's in the back of your head, those things that you either trying to not think about that keeps creeping up or might trigger you or whatever, that could be creating some type of sexual blockage and not allowing you to fully enjoy sex when we're sexual beings anyway.
That's
you know?
true.
And I'm not even gonna front. There was a point in time when I had to have a conversation with myself, like, you are a grown-ass woman. You are not a little girl anymore. The things you want to do, they're okay. Do them.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to do them if this wasn't okay, and then you grown. Like, shit, you grown. But you, as a kid, you be like, no, I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know what they're going to think. It was hard having brothers. You got to think about that shit, too. So it was a lot of shit they was like, no, don't,
what?
Punch.
I only had a little brother.
Shout out to big brothers. But now we have to get to the intercourse. But you don't have to.
Okay.
You really don't have to ever, in this type of sex, have intercourse. It can all be sensual outercourse.
Okay.
Right? But if you do,
Jealous.
it says to start in the yab-yum position.
Okay, give me what is that position?
Ooh, child, right? So, it's uniting of masculine. My stomach is quivering, bitch. It's uniting of masculine penetrative energies, right? Which is called Shiva. And feminine receptive energy was called Shakti. Shakti. So, basically, crisscross applesauce.
So
the man is crisscross applesauce. So you're uniting the masculine penetrative energies with the receptive energy. So you're gonna penetrate me, but I need to receive it.
But how are we sitting?
So the penetrative partner sits cross legs, while the receptive partner sits in their lap with their legs around their lower back. So he's crisscross applesauce. You sit in his lap with your legs around the back like this. Right?
Okay, I like that.
In addition to the yab-yum, explore any positions. You can have lube, sex toys, anything that you enjoy that you would like to bring into there. You can also bring them into there. But as you have intercourse, try to still continue that deep matching breathing.
Yeah.
And you want to stay mindful of your body's pleasures. Like what feels good, what doesn't feel good. Slow down, you know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Slow gets the O.
Slow gets the fucking O. And moving slow. It said in a meaningful rhythm. In a meaningful rhythm. Not just, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, like
whatever.
Where y'all just in sync with a rhythm. On the beat. I
am thinking about all of these things.
So then there's a portion called edging, right?
What is that?
Edging is when you hold out on the big O. It's like you get right there to the brink of orgasm and you stop. You hold off on releasing all of that pleasure. So it's called edging. So it's just like to control your release. And it actually like helps with the heightened pleasure upon climax, right? Because you've been fucked with like 5 or 6 times where it's about to come and then it come down. It's about to come and then it come down. It's about to come again, and then when you do come, it's like heightened.
Okay.
Right? Now, let's not forget, you can do this shit alone. You don't have to have a partner. Right? So, to feel more connected with your own mind and give yourself pleasure, freeing your own soul, you know what I'm saying? Expanding your own consciousness and awareness of your body, you can definitely do this alone. Right? So, okay, still set your own mood. Let's not slight yourself now. Set your own mood, okay? So, if you still light your candles, turn some music on, you know what I'm saying? Turn your little salt lamp on. Now, let me stop.
I was like, who got a salt lamp?
I got a salt lamp.
What is it? Okay, that's another show. Don't get me. Okay, don't distract me. Okay, we're on.
Outed me.
Okay.
So, make sure you set the mood, right? Light the candles. Put some sexy music on. Even if you want to put something on to make you feel sexy cool. Right? Now, you want to lay where you're comfortable. You still want to have this free, clean room of distraction wherever you land. And now you're starting to concentrate on your own breathing. Right? So it says put your hand on your heart and the other one on your stomach. So you like...
Okay.
And so you're focusing on the breathing, and you're going to focusing on how your abdomen rises and falls. So now you really paying attention to your breathing because you looking to see if your stomach is going... Right? With your hand on your heart. So you just laying there until you kind of get in sync with your own breathing. And then it said, I don't know why I wrote this. I said, I don't like this part because I want to be rubbed on, but okay, whatever. Dead ass. So you start to sensually rub yourself. You rub your arms, you rub your neck, you rub the back of your knees. I said this spot is important 2 times.
She already telling y'all it's the back of the knee.
Okay, so notice which part of your body that gets you more excited than others. When you feel like that flood, that warmth that comes to your pelvic. I don't really know how it feels for men, but it feels warm. It feels hot. So in those spots, you start to pay attention to those spots because it's like you know that's your spot. It's a spot that's sensual for you. And you kind of stay there or whatever, right? And so if relaxing fully is the goal, then you can just stop there, especially if you're satisfied and you're really relaxed and you've calmed yourself down. You can kind of stop there. However, if you want to still climax,
okay,
you would want to masturbate very slowly. Very, very slowly. All while still focusing on your deep breathing and making sure you creating your own rhythm. Your own rhythm to the beat. Like,
okay.
It's like, what beat is that? What beat was that? Because
I was like, in my mind.
Yeah. Yes, Didi said real self-love. I didn't know that you could do it alone. So, to unlock the full control of your orgasm, you can edge by yourself, and you kind of bring yourself to that spot of where you are about to orgasm and you stop. And slow it back down.
So you can do the same thing just by yourself.
With yourself, but this time if you masturbating,
it's
you have
edging.
Something inside of you too, but yeah.
Okay.
Edging. All right, so before we get to it, we need to know about the benefits. Because I gotta have some benefits, right? So it releases you from expectation. Didn't think about that portion of it. But that makes sense because, like you say, I don't know how many, and I can only speak from a woman's point of view, but how many times have you got with this person? They've been big and talking big dick energy shit for months. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do, how they gonna do, and then when they get there, they can't do shit.
Remember on that show that Harlem?
That shit was hilarious, but it's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's really a real thing. And I think it's because of the expectation build up and the nerves and all that shit come into play. So it's like, if you take your time and just actually get in tune with that person, the energy, the sexual energy is going to be built no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So it encourages mindfulness, to be mindful of the other person that you are having intercourse with.
Okay.
Not just thinking about yourself. Not just trying to get your rocks off. But to actually make sure that the other person enjoys the experience.
Yeah.
Because let's just be clear, it's not always that enjoyable. And it creates a deeper connection.
Get that deeper connection.
And I can see when you said why don't people really talk about it a lot like that. If they're not into something like that, then they wouldn't be talking about it. And a lot of times people don't want a deep connection with people. They want that shallow, physical, as they say, connection. So why would I do all this with a person that I'm not even planning on fucking with for a long time?
Yeah, so you wouldn't want to be so tied to someone like that.
Yeah. Extended intercourse, so it can make it last, especially for our quickers, our quick people. You don't have to like hurry up and do the intercourse part of it. You can prolong it. Getting more out of what you want in sex. You getting your needs met. You learning your body in the same time as this person is learning your body as well. So therefore, you know how to touch me. Releasing sexual blockage and shame. We said that one. Finding healing from sexual trauma.
That's a big one for me.
That is huge. It's a big one for a lot of people. And it's very, very sad. Awakening your sexual energy to flow freely within your body.
I can't wait to be free like
Just
that.
She's so free. Look at her.
Like she walking in her.
Just sexual energy. Just when you walk, it's like glitter on the ground.
Yes.
Assessing your fullest pleasure and desires. So, go ahead and access those things. And so your foolish pleasures and desires, we need to sit there for a second. Because I already thought about, like, having a conversation about fantasies and different type of orgasms, of course. But I was like, we're not going to run this shit all the way back. Even though we did do a full month of sex last year.
We did, but I don't even think we talked about fantasies. And
we didn't talk about fantasies. Yeah. That's why when I was looking at this, I was like, this could be on a whole nother level, because I do have a dominatrix coming on. So we're gonna get into fetishes for sure.
Oh,
we're gonna get busy. You feel me? So also tuning into the subtle energy, right? Like the littler energy that you don't even really pay attention to. So discovering full body and or multiple orgasms. A full body orgasm and or multiple orgasms. Put that in the universe. Manifest that today. For people with penises, it's just delaying their orgasm and or the experiencing a non-ejaculatory orgasm. A non-ejaculatory orgasm. So they don't nut, but they have an orgasm. You know how sometimes we nut, we don't have an orgasm. So.
Okay, they do too.
It would be an experience that they would have to deliberately want to do. So, experiencing a new level of heart connection with your partner, a profound sense of intimacy, and a loving presence. Longer love-making sessions, relaxation, and a quality of spaciousness. I don't know what that means by that, but... And then you enhance communication and the communion between the two of you. Because then you might want to talk about that shit afterwards. Like what was that like for you?
Oh, sweat that wig off, y'all.
Just take it off. Don't even sweat it off.
No, I'm going to sweat it off.
Oh, that's the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
If you that hot and like, that means you're involved. That means you're feeling.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me know something about the wig. You feel me?
Oh, yeah, because she can't put nothing on her head.
So I got this little baby mama ponytail popping. It's holistic mind, body, spirit connection with yourself and with your partner. So I don't know, like I feel like, is it holistic? Or I was thinking about what we was talking about last week, and he was saying that it's no big difference.
Well, I mean, being like it's good for your body. They say like sexual intercourse is good for your body.
I would say on the simple strength of you're really doing something different to intentionally connect with somebody, mind, body, and spirit anyway. And this person wants to connect with you in the same way. So, and that's why I think I look at holistic as like doing something out of the necessary norm. Like, oh, okay, well, this is how you fuck. Like, you come in and you do this, and then you lay down, and you flip over, and you do this, and then you be done. You know what I'm saying? But it does remove all of the negative shame around sex and understanding it as a part of our human nature it should happen, and we should be enjoying it when it happens. And it should be mind-blowing, is what they say.
Okay, when you
and
do
what you should experience. It should really be a mind-blowing experience.
Okay.
So for all the quick pumpers out there, slow down. Slow down and enjoy who you with, you know? And I think that's why sometimes it's hard to be like, why are you not more intentional about who you have sex with anyway?
You should be, definitely.
You know, so, but that's a whole totally different conversation. But so overall, like, what do you guys think about all the stuff that we said?
I'm ready
Kiki
to
said
check.
that was Kiki said that was a bomb position. What was it called?
All I know is the crisscross applesauce. And then I sent on him
the yab yum.
The yab yum.
Right?
Like yo gabba gabba. If y'all know that, come on.
Come on with it. Bring it on. Bring it on. This say what a sexy conversation. Thanks, Niche. She said we coming out with a Miss Love Dr. playlist. Kiki said we got playlists for days. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. She's talking about I gotta go. You finna go do a little sensual loving by yourself with your mate? Who you doing it with? Let me know. For research purposes. So what do you think? Let me know. Let me think about this. What do you think about this? Like, do you think this is something that you would want to necessarily try?
Yes. I'm 100% on board. I'm 100% on board on both sides. Like, just me, you know, taking that blockage out and me, you know, like, as I'm about to turn 40, I'm really being more intentional on who I'm going to become or who I'm becoming.
Hey, listen, that 40 is something completely different. Something completely
I really do
different.
think so. I really do think so.
You start to
and
look,
I'm ready.
you start to look at things differently. You start to assess life and people around you differently. Hell, your sex life, it's almost like you damn near get an awakening of it.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Whoa, okay, so what have I been doing?
Exactly.
Gotta make some things happen. So if you guys try this, right, you gotta tell me about your experience. I just think it's only fair for research purposes only. Okay? So just know that. All right. But even if you do it solo or, you know, you do it together or there's more of you, you know, there's a little poly situation in there. I just would like to hear about your experience and, you know, for research purposes only.
Okay.
But we're going to go ahead and end this thing out with the fact that...
This was a great show.
You like that?
I did. I was like, I did not know what to expect. And I was like, okay, I like the more spiritual aspect of it. I like the more intentional connection of it. Like, it seems better, especially somebody that you're spending your life with. You want to be able to have that type of connection.
Type of intimacy.
You know,
like, intimacy is so key. You know, like, it unlocks so much when you're, like, in tune with that person and you really want... Because intimacy could be holding hands, watching movies, and all that shit, but it has to be what the both of you want. Yes. It can't be like, okay, this shit intimate to you and this shit is boring as hell to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but to be intentional like that, like, let's make a connection. Let's make sure that we are whooping together.
Whooping. I was like, when she worded that word, I was like, oh, yeah. Okay.
We trying to be whooping. You trying to be whooping?
Baby, we whooping.
All right, well, so thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to let me know if y'all try it. And we'll be here next week. Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Same time, same place. And if nobody has told you today, we want to make sure we are the first to tell you that we love you. And peace out.
Spread the love. Spread the love.
Yeah, stop tripping out there.